The smooth boulders deposited for protection along man-made seawalls and jetties tend to dry out at low tide, making it impossible for biodiversity to survive. Doing something about that by replicating the nooks and crannies found on natural shorelines is what this project is all about.
Things like wave action, and then when the tide goes out you have heat and the sun can dry things out. So those nooks and crannies can hold on to moisture, and then the species are able to use that microhabitat to protect themselves when the tide has receded.
32 natural rocky shorelines and 32 artificial or man-made shorelines throughout Ireland and Wales were studied by UCD researchers to find the best topographical protection for microaquatic species. The conclusion was that the shapes and the nooks and crannies along the shorelines of Ringaskiddy in County Cork were the best. They have now copied and imprinted those shapes and ridges onto massive concrete blocks that they have plonked into the sea along the Great South Wall in Dublin, and they're expecting a big improvement.
Instead of putting in flat rocks associated with these habitat units built to engineering standards, built of low carbon concrete, and have natural topography as opposed to that flat surface. And that will aid promoting biodiversity.
What we're trying to do is attract smaller fish, which then will attract the larger fish, and hopefully this will then facilitate a better ecosystem within the marine infrastructure that you see.
If this project is successful, then we could find the topography of the Ringaskiddy shoreline replicated on man-made structures all over the country at some point in the future, in order to mitigate environmental impacts and to promote biodiversity and resilience. George Lee, RTE News.